You already know how this works because you've lived it. Ever had someone slap the truth in your face so hard you couldn't ignore it? Felt like betrayal in the moment, didn't it? But later, you realised. It was the first time someone actually cared enough not to let you drown. That's rapport. Not smiles, not agreement, not coddling. It's the jolt of electricity that says, wake the fuck up, before the current takes you under. When you grab a child's hand before they touch a hot stove, do you whisper softly? No, you yell. You pull hard. You shock them awake. That's rapport. When your best friend is drunk and about to drive, you take their keys. Even if they scream at you, that is rapport. When you laugh in the middle of a fight, break the pattern, that's your nervous system using humour as shock therapy. That is rapport. See, you already do it. You've always done it. You just haven't been doing it everywhere that it's needed. Neurology says the brain runs prediction loops. When you tell someone what they expect, they glaze over. Nothing lands. But when you shock them, when you offend, confuse, interrupt, you break the loop. That's when the mind goes blank, wide open, ready to be led. Think of it like shaking an Etch-a-Sketch. All the useless scribbles vanish. Now you can draw something new. The universe itself collapses waves into particles. Creation itself is a shock. Light doesn't emerge politely. It rips out of polarity, exploding from tension. If existence doesn't sugarcoat, why the fuck should you? Not saying the hard truth isn't kindness, it's cruelty. It's like watching someone walk into traffic and complimenting their shoes instead of pulling them back. Afraid to offend, that's not compassion. That's cowardice dressed as kindness. Real love risks rejection. If you speak softly and they stay asleep, what's the cost? Their potential wasted, their health destroyed, their spirit smothered. You didn't save them. You helped them drown politely. Pattern interrupts activate the brain's reticular activating system. That jolt of confusion primes them for new input. Rapport is born in shock, not sameness. Every unspoken truth rots inside you. That weight ages you, bends your spine, breaks your integrity. Speak it, and the karma clears. Hide it, and it festers. If you don't do this, you become invisible. People like you, but never trust you. You watch friends self-destruct while you smile politely. At your funeral, people will say you were nice. That's it. Nice, disposable, forgotten. If you do this, you'll lose some fake friends. But the ones who stay, they'll crawl through fire with you. You'll sleep better because you stop betraying yourself. You'll walk into a room and people will feel it. Here's someone who gives a damn, enough to offend me if it saves me. Would you rather the doctor leave the tumour because surgery hurts, or cut deep, save your life, even if you curse them after? A lighthouse blinds sailors for a moment, but better blinded than smashed on rocks. The alarm clock you hated when it screams at 6 a.m, but you'd hate it more if it stayed silent and you lost your job. And as you hear this now, you can remember times when you've been the alarm, the lighthouse, the surgeon, and you can realise how much power you already carry, how natural it feels to cut through illusion with honesty. And as you imagine doing this more often, you notice how life reorganizes. Relationships deepen, respect multiplying, your own energy unchained from the weight of holding back. Feel the relief of being real. Feel the strength of not fearing offense. Feel the truth sharpening you into the blade that heals by cutting. Rapport isn't nodding politely. Rapport is the slap, the jolt, the shock that says, shit, this person cares enough to wake me up. And from this moment forward, you know, every time you risk offense to save someone's soul, you're not breaking rapport. You're forging it. Because truth, not comfort, is the highest form of love.